super awkward for me to sleep. I just didn't feel comfortable. So I wouldn't say that I waited till after, I think like after 3 months now. Probably like around when I was 3 or 4 months, I felt like I started sleeping more naturally on my stomach and it felt better. Because even when I would sleep on my stomach, where I got to the point where I wasn't scared of laying on my boobs, I still felt kind of awkward. Like I would lay down and it would just feel uncomfortable. So I would have to kind of get up and reposition myself. I do sleep on top of a pillow when I sleep on my stomach because I feel like it kind of helps with my boobs, and then it just kind of feels better because it's just awkward. Like now I have a bigger space. Obviously my boobs, they are squishy because they are the gummy bear ones, but it just feels weird. It's different. It's not like your natural boobs where your natural boobs just kind of like spread. Like these will only spread so much. So having the pillow under me just kind of gives me a little bit elevated and makes it a little bit more comfortable to sleep, if that makes sense for you guys. And if I'm talking a little too fast, it's because my boyfriend is sitting here like watching me do this and it's a little awkward. So yeah. Someone else asked, do you still wear your faja? And you guys, I told you guys I wanted to keep my faja on for at least 6 months. And I want to say, I think we got to what, like 4 months?
4.5 months.
Like 4.5 months. And I just kind of like left it for good. And then I tried to transition back into it, but then I got to the point where I was like, I didn't want to wear it. The shoulder straps were like the worst part about wearing the faja, which kind of made me not want to wear a faja. And then I still haven't updated you guys on the fajas, but I had a totally bad experience with the faja place where I told you guys I have purchased my fajas. That's why I no longer support the company. I no longer kind of, you know, talk about that product because the owner gave me such a horrible experience, which I will talk about it later on. So right now I'm no longer wearing a faja. I do have my days where I'll sleep in it because I have noticed that if once you stop wearing your faja and if you're not strict on your diet, how like I told you guys that I kind of fell off, your waist does tend to kind of get a little wider. And right now I do have a lot of bloating in my stomach, which kind of doesn't give me that super snatched tiny waist look right now. But I do want to go ahead and still look for some high-waisted shorts and a waist trainer, or maybe like even a corset, to kind of just to make sure that I'm helping my body maintain its shape. And Steph, if you're watching this, thank you very much because you came in super helpful by, you know, being nice enough to give me your faja. Like, girl, thank you. I owe you one big time because the 2 fajas that I purchased before that I had told you guys about, they were like totally ruined and they just were not working for me anymore. So thank you very much, Steph, because you did come in hella clutch.
I'll go Grandma's house.
And for another question,
I'll grab one and see if she's home.
for stage 2 faja, when or how many weeks post-op? I'm gonna say for when you have lipo BBL, you can probably push the 3-week mark because you don't have to worry about your incision or tummy tuck incision. But if you do have tummy tuck lipo BBL, then I would say after 4, 5, 6 weeks, it's a good time frame for you to start doing your stage 2 because first you want to make sure that your tummy tuck incision is fully closed, that your scabs are all gone because you do not want to irritate the area. You want to make sure it's nicely healed because if you get into a compression garment too soon, you risk making your scar get really ugly, and obviously you don't want that. With a tummy tuck, you want to make sure that your line is as nice, as thin and clean as possible. So if you jump into a faja too soon, you can make it get uneven. You could like irritate the area, and believe it or not, sometimes even after the 6-week mark, you do run that possibility of your incision opening up. I know mine did. Mine opened up, I don't want to say at like 4 months, and I talked to you guys about that in a previous video. Like, you guys, your skin, your body, it's just gonna run its course and do its own thing. So you want to help prevent any complications. So I would say definitely wait until the 4-6 week mark to jump into a stage 2 faja. Another question is, how long did it take for you to walk normal after your surgery? Girl, are you like new to my channel or what? Because if you see my video, I was walking like off the hospital bed. I was like packing my own stuff. Like, so I was up and moving. I was a little arched because obviously.
Let me use this.